wish it was Sunday.
It's your boy Steve, and this is the second episode, and this is my girl
Lynn.
And we're back today, and what we're going to talk about
is... What was her name?
does money matter in a relationship? Alright?
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Does money matter in a relationship?
Alright. What do you think about that?
Oh my goodness. I feel like... I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to be really, really honest here. But then again, I'm trying to be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Does money matter in a relationship? It doesn't really matter. But at the same time, what else are you bringing to me? Because if you're lacking money, you got to bring something else. I'm not just talking about, like, sex. I'm talking about, are you going to school?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Are you working towards bettering your future? If you're working at McDonald's right now, that's okay. Are you planning?
You know people working at McDonald's.
No, that's okay if you work at McDonald's. You know, it is what it is. But I'm saying, like, for our age, I'm 23. But if I'm dating a man that's like 26 and he's working at McDonald's, okay, I don't know his situation. Is he working towards bettering his future? Is he making plans? If we're going out on dates and he can't really pay, that's okay. I don't mind paying, but 5 years down the road,
be honest.
3 years down the road,
no, be honest.
What are you doing?
Be honest, because you're talking about paying for the date. Be honest. If a dude came to you and he's staying at his mom's house, he's 26 years old, he's working at McDonald's, and he sees you and he's like, hey, you're real pretty, and you get to talk to him and you get to know him, would that kind of like stir you off from talking to him?
The fact that he works at McDonald's, he's 26, he's living at his mom's.
Yeah, he only has a high school diploma, and you know what I'm saying, he's telling you, oh, I want to do this, but you don't really see him doing or pushing towards that. How would you feel about that? Would you even give that person a chance on a date? Be honest.
I would give him a chance for the first date. Because I wouldn't get to know all that extra stuff until, like, I gave him a chance to take me out and I get to know him. And then if I find that out after on the first date, then I probably would cut it off, to be honest. I would cut it off because it's not the fact that he's working.
So money matters.
No. It doesn't matter. It's not the fact that he's working at McDonald's. It's not the fact that he's living with his mom. It's not the fact that he's 26. I take that back. It's the fact that he's 26. And you said he's not, like, planning for the future, right?
Well, no. He tells you on the phone, yeah, I plan on going to be
but I don't see him doing it.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would cut it off. Not the fact that he's working at McDonald's. It's the fact that he's not planning. I don't see actions. It's not being done that he's trying to better himself, like, in the next year. Then I would cut it off. Money doesn't really matter, to be honest. If you're making me happy and we could go out to ice cream and get dollar ice creams at McDonald's, that's fine. If you're making me happy, you're making me laugh, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. But 2 years from now, are we still in the same situation where you can't pay for a date at Chili's at Houston or whatnot it is?
And you might have a kid, or, you know what I'm saying? So everything varies. Everything varies. Like, you might be with a dude and you're cool with it. Okay, you're working at McDonald's, you don't have that much money coming in, or whatever, but at the same time, you want to think about your future. You want to see progression in that person. You want to see that person is making steps and strides to pursue his goals and also keep you on your goal.
Right.
It can't just be, you know what I'm saying, him. It got to be you know what I'm saying, especially when you're in a relationship, you got to try to have both. But there's a lot of females. And they go after the guys with, and I see this on YouTube all the time. There's a dude, he drives up with a nice car, and he'll talk to these girls, and he'll be like, yo, yeah, this is my car, whatever. Hop in, I'll give you a ride. The girl don't care if this dude's a murderer or a killer. She's like, this is your car. And she jumps up in the car. You know what I'm saying? So these type of things are throwing a lot of people off. Maybe you're not the type. And of course, a lot of girls will say, I'm not the type of girl that go out with a guy with money. Or there's a lot of females that don't want to work a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? She prefers to go to school or whatever and have her guy take care of her and stuff like that.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, let me give you my aspect.
Okay, so does money matter if you're in a relationship with a female and she's not? And
if I have money or she has money?
You have money.
And
then she's, let's say, 25. She works a minimum wage job. She still lives with her parents. But she doesn't really have that much money. You're always paying, and you know, she wants her hair done. She's always asking you.
Hell no. Hell no.
And she just doesn't have it. You actually, you know, like, what's with your money?
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because this is me. The way I'm looking at it, we might break up. We might break up. And I can't invest 2 years in a relationship and I'm providing this for you, I'm providing
So money matters to you.
Money matters. Consideration matters. That's how I feel like you were saying, progression matters in a relationship when you're going with a guy, even if he doesn't have that type of money, as long as he's pushing for it and he's really working towards his goal. And then I can be like, okay, he's doing what he does. Right. But consideration matters. That's the word I prefer to use. Does she consider, okay, he's always spending, let me spend. Instead of him spending all the time, let me make some food for him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let me give him some type of support where he doesn't have to spend all his money. Right. And that's what really matters. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, to me, you feel me? If I'm in a relationship with a girl, I don't really care about spending too much money on her. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. If I have to make her feel pretty, if she wants to feel pretty or whatever, I do that. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes she's like, oh, baby, whatever. Okay, I tighten up and I try to keep that. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up, you know what I'm saying, you're single until you get into a relationship and you really think about yourself until you're in a relationship. So now when you're in a relationship, you just can't think about yourself. You have to think about your partner now, right? So that's how I feel. I feel like it's consideration. Now, vice versa. If I didn't have money, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship.
What?
I don't know. Because the thing about it, some men, we have egos. So if we can't provide for our female, we don't really feel like a man. It doesn't really feel good to some men, like, damn, she paid for the food. Dang, she's buying me clothes. Dang, she's doing this. Some men don't care. Some men are just like, oh, snap, I got a girl. She's a paymaster. She's paying everything for me. But me, that's just me.
I don't know. Because I don't think money should matter in a relationship. I don't think it should be a number one factor. That's just me personally. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like it should be a number one factor at all. It depends on where you are right now, why you got into the situation that you are in right now, and what you're trying to do to progress yourself. And I feel like it also depends on your age. Of course, I'm not talking about like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. If you're like 22 and up, that's and you're not like
exactly,
you know, having a little money in your savings account, then like what's going on?
Yeah, you're right.
That it depends on that. But I don't think money should matter in a relationship at all. And I feel like it's all about perception, because I probably have like $50,000 and I probably have all this extra stuff, but what else can I bring to the table?
Exactly. What a clip. We're gonna continue. So yeah, I see where you're coming from, because it varies. You could be 16 years old and you're going out with a girl that's 15 or 16, the same age as you, and she might have a job and you don't have a job. That's different. But once you get to a certain age where you're supposed to handle your business and, you know what I'm saying, provide for a woman in the family, especially if she want to feel as if you can provide for her family, you know what I'm saying, then of course you have to step it up.
Okay, so you said if you don't have money, you wouldn't get into a relationship because you don't feel comfortable with the woman paying and all this extra stuff. But why not though? Because I feel like if you don't have money and you're in this situation, like, I'm okay with paying for our dates. I don't know about buying clothes though. That's a little too much, but
some females don't want to see a man looking good.
Little stuff like that, you know, going on dates, if we gotta go to a movie, little stuff, and you need like $100 here and there, like, I got you. But if you're in a relationship with me and you don't have money, why not? I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but why not find a way to better yourself? If she's like, if you feel like she's the breadwinner, she's making all this money, she's kind of like
egos.
So you rather just stay single?
Men have testosterone. I feel like
that wouldn't motivate you.
I feel like before I get into a relationship, I should try to get myself in a better level. That's how I feel. I feel like before I try to get a chick on a relationship, I should have my car. I shouldn't be having to take the bus to get to her house or always constantly calling her to come pick me up. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's certain, me as a man, the man that I grew up to be, I don't feel like I should be depending on a woman to provide my basic necessities. But it's okay. It's okay if you're, you know what I'm saying, if the female really love you and you're really pushing to get to where you at, and she want to sponsor you for a little bit, she want to, you know what I'm saying, shoot you some cash. I'm going to use that word, sponsor you for a little bit. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But it's some dudes, I'm not going to say some dudes, it's some people that's willing to take advantage of you. And that's how I feel. I feel like some people are willing to take advantage of you. A man is, you know, providing everything for a female, and the female's like, I don't have to do nothing. My man's going to take care of everything for you. It's like, everybody, hey, Chris, my man got 2 jobs. I ain't taking this. That man tired. He don't want to work. You feel me? Don't leave your job like that. So that's what I'm coming from. And the dude, like I'm saying, we got ego. We got egos. Before we talk to a female, we want to be able to, especially not this day and age, a female want to see what you know, some people want to see what you got. Can you handle this for them, whatever?
I agree. I respect that. I agree 100% actually, because I was having a conversation with my coworker and he pretty much said the same thing. Mm-hmm. That he has women, he doesn't have it all together right now. He's above 25 mm-hmm. and he's still in school trying to better himself. And he has women that are, you know, willing to provide, give him money here and there and all this extra stuff. But that's not what he wants. He wants a woman that will be like, you know what, get off your ass, do something, not just baby him. So I agree with that.
But yeah. But that's needed. That's needed too, because there's some people that's not gonna really do something until they have that person to push them.
Yeah.
And there's some people that's gonna push themselves.
Yeah.
So to wrap it up, do you feel like money is important in a relationship?
Money is not important in a relationship.
Money is not important in a relationship.
It's 20% of the relationship.
I say 50-50. I say 50-50. My basic reason is because, like I always say, everybody's different. Some people might need that extra push to get to where you have to be at, so you can get on your feet, and some people just automatically know that they have to do it themselves. I feel like there's people that's willing to let their woman take care of them, and there's some people that just won't let you take care of them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the handicapped people, I love y'all, but there's some people that's handicapped, whatever, that in the wheelchair, and you be like, yo, let me help y'all right here, and they're like, nope, I got it. So it's like, and there's some people that's like, wow, thank you so much. You really helped me out. I have trouble sometimes. So it's like, you have to look at it from both aspects. So.
Yeah, it's not important at all to me. I mean, I'm thinking about it differently because I'm thinking, okay, if I'm with a man and he makes $100,000 a year,
damn,
that's okay. But
it's great.
Okay, is that what you're trying to say, or are you saying, okay, if I'm with a man and he only makes like $40,000 a year, that's important, like something is wrong? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Or are you saying like, is he broke, like don't have any money at all? Because if he's broke, don't have any money at all, then that's important. Yeah. But if he's making some amount of money, like you guys I can spot, and then we'll be comfortable, we'll be living, then that's fine.
So money matters. She just said it. She said it. The person don't got no money.
It's not a big factor as far as if I would be dating the guy or not. It's not. It's not.
All right. So let's say you were single and a guy approached you and he's at the bus stop and you're in your car. And he says, you know what? I think you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm headed in the same direction. I ain't got no money right now. But if you want to go to McDonald's, let's do that. They got AC.
No.
Okay. What if he approached you this way?
No to that situation. Why? Because if I'm in my car and you're at the bus stop, I'm not stopping for you because I don't know you. But if let's say I'm like at Publix and I run into you as a customer, I'm a customer, and you try to stop and talk to me, and you know, I'm walking out going towards my car, and then I see you going towards the bus stop, and we already done exchanged numbers. That's different.
No.
That's different.
How did he get that number?
You know, he talked to me. He was polite, he was nice, he was all this extra stuff. When he talked about the money, I didn't know that he didn't have money yet. And as we're walking out, I'm going towards my car. He's going towards the bus stop. We already done exchanged numbers. That's different. I would still go on the first date. You know, after I called him, he's probably like, you know, you gotta pick me up. That's different. I don't mind picking you up. But, you know, after the first date, of course, I would ask you all these extra questions. You know, like, why don't you have a car? You know, okay, are you saving up for a car?
All right.
That type of stuff.
I see
Money
where you're coming
doesn't
from.
matter.
I see where you're coming from. What you're saying is before you actually push that guy aside for the lack of money or not having money at a certain age, you want to check to see why that person doesn't have.
Yeah, and not you're not just freelancing and just like
I respect that.
whatever.
I respect that because the thing is, a lot of, especially a lot of females, they don't know how to look at things past its state as it is now.
Yeah.
So like a woman will go to a house, and if the house isn't perfect or beautiful, she was like, I don't want to live in this house. This house is ugly. But a man can, or another person, or a man can look at the house and be like, this house is perfect. All I have to do is do this, and all I have to do is this, and the house is gonna be great, and we don't have to pay as much. So okay, I respect the way you're looking at it.
Yeah.
I respect what you're looking at. A lot of females don't look at it this day and age. A lot of females, if the person don't have no fresh shoes on, she doesn't want to talk to him. If the guy doesn't have a nice car, she doesn't. There's a woman that'll sleep with a man just because he has a Lexus. And I know, I ain't gonna say his name. I love you, bro. But it's females that's willing to like give it up to him just because he has a nice car and she wants to drive it. She's like, oh, I can't wait till I drive the, you know what I'm saying, the Lexus. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I agree. Money doesn't matter in a relationship. Progression matters. Like, what are you doing to progress yourself?
Okay. And to me, money doesn't matter. Consideration and progression.
Well, you just said money matters.
Money doesn't matter. Money doesn't.
Oh, now you change your mind. So money doesn't matter now. Money doesn't
you
matter.
opened my eyes for the first time.
Yeah. Money doesn't matter.
It's consideration. I feel like consideration. She doesn't have to have money for me. As long as she's considerate and she's trying to do what she's supposed to do and also try to help me save my money and try to still have the relationship, then okay, that's what it lies down. Consideration and progression. So what she said and what I said.
Yeah.
So that ends today's episode.
See you guys next time. It's your girl Lynn.
And it's your boy Steve.
Deuces.
Deuces.
White Iver song. When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need that money like